Disney World vacations. Is it time for you to go, or do you need to wait a little while longer? Today on Travel with That Guy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you are watching this is Will with Travel with That Guy. Today we're going to talk about Disney World. And for those of you that may have remembered me saying something really briefly, those of you that are friends with me, you'll know that we were in Disney World for a Thanksgiving vacation. That is the fourth time within a 12-month period that we were back there. We spent 8 weeks over the course of a 12-month period between December of last year and the end of November of this year in Orlando at Disney World. And that's not the only thing we did. When we were at the summer, we also went to Kennedy Space Center. We went to a Tampa Bay Rays game. So we did some other things, but basically 8 weeks in Orlando. And a lot of that really stemmed from the fact that Disneyland wasn't open yet at the time. So, we had to get our Disney fix in somehow. But one of the biggest issues that Disney World is facing, that a lot of people have seen, is hotel availability. Now, we all understood that when they first opened up, things were just going to be pretty bare bone. There a lot of hotels weren't open back up. A lot of, even if they were open, some of the rooms weren't available because, just staffing issues. Things have opened up. Things are starting to creep back. I think just about every hotel is back to open, but there's still the problem of hotel availability. I'm going to come right out and say this. It's been tough to get a hotel, even now. Now, normally, yeah, we're getting close to the holiday season and hotels get tough to get anyway, but you usually can find a room or two on property. You can usually, it might be expensive. It might be at a hotel resort that you don't necessarily want to stay at, but you usually can find something. There's literal nothing available. And I know that it took until right about a few weeks before we left for the trip that the final night popped in the room we wanted. We own in the Disney Vacation Club. So these reservations were actually made December of last year for this trip that we took in November. And we had to do some finagling around with our points to make everything work. And we actually had it down to where we had one reservation for 5 nights and then another reservation for 2 nights. And then the final night was actually, we were actually changing into a 2-bedroom with just the 3 of us, which really didn't make much sense, but we had to, the flight was booked. So we needed the 8th night. And we finally, but I kept looking for other things. What else is available? What can I move into? There was absolutely nothing. And that's odd for Disney Vacation Club because usually you can even book in Saratoga Springs. And there was nothing. But occasionally something would pop and there'd be like a day here and a day there, but never really anything connected. And finally, our room that we were in at Bay Lake Tower, which is where we stayed this time, we finally got availability on that final night. So I went ahead and changed the reservation for that last night and booked it, and then got them to connect the whole thing so we didn't have to continually check in and out. But it's both ways on the Disney Vacation Club side and on the regular resort hotel side, just a lot of nothing. And it's looking to stay that way through the early part of 2022. Now, there are some ideas behind that. What's causing this? A lot of people think that what's causing this is still a lack of employees or cast members. There's people, they're just not there to make it work, and which is possible. Another option could be that people are they're ready to get out. They're ready to travel. They want to go back and do things, and they're just booking, and they're booking way out in advance, and rooms are just booking up. I think staffing might be the more accurate, better situation in that. This was also a situation with like bus driving shortages. They had contracted through Academy Bus Lines. And if you've been to Disney World in the past 6 months or so, you'll notice a lot of Academy buses that were driving around property doing the exact same routes that the Disney World buses are doing. Switching the subject over to Housekeepers, which was also another shortage issue, Disney World started offering $1,500 hiring bonuses for the openings, and they gave a $1,000 referral bonus for cast members to bring people in. So that's how desperate they've been to get people to come in. But rooms are still popping as sold out. I don't remember seeing this at all. And again, like I said, I know Christmas time, New Year's time, the room prices skyrocket. People come, it's packed. It's probably the worst time of year to go is between Christmas and New Year's. There's just no availability. Which now begs the question, when do you go? So my thought with this is, if you're looking to go to Disney World, pick a date. There are availability to book packages through the end of 2022. 2023 packages have not been released yet. Normally they don't come out until mid to late June or even early July. Last year they released early. So there is that possibility that they still release early, but we don't know until Disney says, hey, this is what we're doing. So you can always book, say you want to go like next Thanksgiving, book your package now. And then if something happens and they release a deal that makes the price lower, we can always rebook that and get you the lower rate or whatever add-ons that they've added to the package. Maybe they'll add free dining. Maybe they'll do, hey, if you've booked 4 nights, we'll give you 25% off, whatever. We're not, right now, there's nothing because of all of this. You got to keep in mind, Disney's a business. Why would they offer a discount if they're sold out anyway? If people are buying at the rate that they're publishing, no reason to offer a discount. Another part of this that you need to look at is, do you want to go during the 50th anniversary celebration? Keep in mind, the 50th anniversary celebration is going to go through April of 2023. So all of next year is still part of the 50th anniversary, plus the first few months of 23. So this isn't something that, if it's important to you, you want to make sure that you get in within the next 16 months, but it's not something that you have to drop everything and make sure you get there now. If you can't make it to Disney World until September, October of next year, that's fine. You're still going to see the 50th anniversary. Conversely, if the 50th anniversary isn't that important to you and you just want to go and you're okay with waiting 20 months or a full 2 years, we can sit on it and wait until we get to that point. Maybe, hopefully things die down by that point. There's a lot of people are going specifically for the anniversary. Also keep in mind that, as always, there's other festivals that go on during this that happen. You have the International Garden Festival, you have the, Food and Wine, you've got the holidays around the world that's going on right now with the Candlelight Processional at Epcot. Most of those are all at Epcot. So there's those things too. And as always, you can book this directly with me. I will help you out to get you the best rate, the best price. Just drop me an email. I'll leave the email address down in the description of this video. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that the staffing shortage is playing into this? Do you think there's other things at play? Are you looking to go to Disney World anytime soon? Leave a comment down below. Make sure you like the button and also subscribe to this. It definitely helps us out, lets us know that what we're doing is a good thing, and it helps us to keep providing the videos out as often as we can. Just a reminder, on Saturday, we are going to Disneyland and we'll have video on that. And then next week we are on the Norwegian Bliss. We will have videos on that. Just bear with us after Thursday of this week. It might take a little bit of time to get some stuff up. Nothing coming out on Friday because that's the drive day. Saturday is Disneyland. We'll see if we can get anything up Saturday night. And then Sunday through Sunday is the cruise. I will try to get stuff up as I can for those. If there's anything specific you want to see, either from Disneyland or from the cruise, leave a comment down below. Let me know. We'll try to do our best to get that out to you so that you can see what's going on. We're going to do our best to get as much stuff out there as possible. Keep in mind, this is only a one-day trip for us to Disneyland, so we're not going to see everything, but we'll get as much of it as we can. Until next time, this is Will with Travel with That Guy. We will see you around.